Hello, guys. This is Mr. Lockett here. We're going to take a Roman leaders and Pax Romana test today. So let's get started here. Remember, you all will be answering it on this ed puzzle. Number one, which emperor was Augustus' adopted son and he accused important people of treason and was very unpopular? He ruled from 14 to 37 AD. Tiberius or Nero? Again, which emperor was Augustus' adopted son? He accused important people of treason and was very unpopular. He ruled from 14 to 37 AD. Next question. Which of the which of the following emperors are known as the Gianio Claudia emperors that ruled from 14 to 68 AD? A series of emperors who were all related to Julius Caesar. Was it Nerva, Caligula, Claudius, Nero, or all the above? Which of the following emperors are known as the Julio Claudia emperors that ruled from 14 to 68 AD, a series of emperors who were all related to Julius Caesar? Nerva, Caligula, Claudius, Nero, all the above. Next question. The Pax Romana ended with the death of blank in 180 AD, Nero or Marcus Aurelius. The Pax Romana ended with the death of blank in 180 AD, Nero or Marcus Aurelius. Next question. Which of the following emperors are known as the five good emperors that ruled from 96 to 180 AD? Nerva, Trajan, Hadrian, Antonius Pius, Marcus Aurelius, all the above. Which of the following emperors are known as the five good emperors that ruled from 96 to 180 AD? Nerva, Trajan, Hadrian, Antonius Pius, Marcus Aurelius, all the above. Next question. Which emperor was Claudius' stepson? He was cruel and probably insane. He persecuted Christians, and many believe he started a fire that destroyed Rome in 64 AD. He bankrupted Rome. He killed himself after he was sentenced to death for treason. He ruled from 54 to 68 AD. What is it, Claudius or Nero? Which emperor was Claudius' stepson? He was cruel and probably insane. He persecuted Christians. Many believe he started a fire that destroyed Rome in 64 AD. He bankrupted Rome. He killed himself after he was sentenced to death for treason. He ruled from 54 to 68 AD. Claudius or Nero? Which of the following happened during the rule of the Fabian emperors from 69 to 96 AD? The Roman Colosseum was built. The eruption of Mount Vesuvius. The destruction of Jerusalem. A fire and a plague devastated the city of Rome, or all the above? Which of the following happened during the rule of the Fabian emperors from 69 to 96 AD? The Roman Colosseum was built, the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, the destruction of Jerusalem, a fire and a plague devastated the city of Rome, all the above. Which of the following describes the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD? It is located south of the city of Naples and still an active volcano. It was a multi-phase eruption with ash and pumice raining down on the inhabitants. Lava flows poisoned the inhabitants. The exact number of people killed is unknown, but currently it's estimated between 1 and 2,000. Evacuations of the buried city often offer a window into what life was during the Roman Empire. All the above. Which of the following describes the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD? It's located south of the city of Naples. It's still an active volcano. It was a multi-phase eruption with ash and pumice raining down on the inhabitants. The exact number of people killed is not known, but currently estimated to be 1 to 2,000. Excavations of the buried city offer a window into what it was like during the Roman Empire. All the above. Which of the following are examples of the economy during Pax Romana? Trade increases, Roman legion protected the roads, and Roman navy protected the waters from pirates. Thousands of miles of roads united the Roman Empire and promoted trade, travel, and communication. Grain flowed into Rome from Egypt, ivory, gold, and exotic animals came from Africa. All the above. Which of the following are examples of the economy during the Pax Romana? Trade increases, Roman legion protected the roads, and Roman navy protected from pirates. Thousands of miles of roads united the Roman Empire and promoted trade and travel and communication. Grain flowed into Rome from Egypt. Ivory, gold, and exotic animals came from Africa. All of the above. Which of the following are examples of social classes during Pax Romana? Social classes became more mobile. Men continued to hold the powerful women continued to manage the household. An estimated 25 to 33% of the Europeans' population was slaves with very few rights. All of the above. Which of the following are examples of social classes during Pax Romana? Social classes became more mobile. Patricians could men continue to hold the powerful women continue to manage the household. An estimated 25 to 33% of the empire's population were slaves with very few rights. All of the above. Which of the following describes gladiators in Rome? Most gladiators were slaves who had been trained to fight. They fought each other individually or in groups, and sometimes they fought wild and exotic animals. Popular gladiators could earn their freedom. A thumb down from the crown meant death. All of the above. Which of the following describes gladiators in Rome? Most gladiators were slaves who had been trained to fight. They fought each other individually in groups, and sometimes they fought wild and exotic animals. Popular gladiators could earn their freedom. A thumbs down from the crown, the whole meant death. All of the above. Pitchers made up of pieces of glass, stone, or other small items. Mosaics, sculptures, frescoes. Pictures made up of pieces of glass, stone, or other small items. Mosaics, sculptures, frescoes. Painting on wet plaster so the paint soaks into the plaster as it dries. Mosaics, sculptures, frescoes. Painting on wet plaster so the paint soaks into the plaster as it dries. Mosaic, sculptures, frescoes. Which of the following are achievements in philosophy during Pax Romana? The Hellenistic philosophy of Stoicism found new life during Pax Romana. It had a great impact on Marcus Aurelius. Stoicism values wisdom, justice, courage, and self-discipline, all of the above. Which of the following are achievements in philosophy during Pax Romana? The Hellenistic philosophy of Stoicism found new life during Pax Romana. It had a great impact on Marcus Aurelius. Stoicism values wisdom, justice, courage, and self-discipline, all of the above. Which of the following are achievements in architecture during Pax Romana? One of the main building materials was concrete. The Romans constructed courthouses, palaces, colosseums, temples, and massive aqueducts. They developed the dome and used it to build the Parthenon, a temple for Roman gods and goddesses. All of the above. Which of the following are achievements in architecture during Pax Romana? One of their main building materials was concrete. The Romans constructed courthouses, palaces, colosseums, temples, and massive aqueducts. They developed the dome and used it to build the Parthenon, a temple for Roman gods and goddesses. All of the above. By 225 BC, half of the Roman army was made up of military units called blank that were made up of non-citizens, auxiliary phalanx. At 225 BC, half of the Roman army was made up of military units called blank that were made up of non-citizens, auxiliary phalanx. Who led a slave revolt against Rome in 73 BC? Mark Antony, Spartacus. Who led a slave revolt against Rome in 73 BC? Mark Antony, Spartacus. Who were the members of the first triumvirate? Julius Caesar, Gaius Pompey, Licinius Crassus, all of the above. Who were members of the first triumvirate? Caesar, Pompey, Crassus, all of the above. Who were members of the second triumvirate? Octavian, Mark Antony, Lepidus, all of the above. Who were members of the second triumvirate? Octavian, Mark Antony, Lepidus, all of the above. Who did the Senate declare a dictator for life in 46 BC? Octavian, Caesar. Who did the Senate declare a dictator for life in 46 BC? Octavian or Caesar? Which of the following did Caesar do as dictator? Created jobs for the unemployed and gave public lands to the Roman land to the poor. Increased the size of the Senate to 900 while reducing its power. Adopted a new calendar based on Egyptian 365 1/4 days Julian calendar. All of the above. Which of the following did Caesar do as dictator? Created jobs for the employed and gave them public lands to the poor. Increased the size of the Senate to 900 while reducing its powers. Adopted a new calendar based on the Egyptian year of 365 and 1/4 days, the Julian calendar. All the above. What happened on March 15, 44 BC? Caesar was assassinated, or Octavian was assassinated. What happened on March 15, 44 BC? Caesar was assassinated, or Octavian was assassinated. Julius Caesar officially committed treason and started a civil war when he formed a triumvirate with Pompey and Crassus, or he crossed the Rubicon River with his troops. Julius Caesar officially committed treason and started a civil war when he formed a triumvirate with Pompey and Crassus, or he crossed the Rubicon River with his troops. Octavian won control of Rome by convincing the Romans that Cleopatra planned to attack Rome with a Roman army, or that Mark Antony planned to rule with a foreign queen by his side. Octavian won control of Rome by convincing the Romans that Cleopatra planned to attack Rome with a mighty army, or Mark Antony planned to rule with a foreign queen by his side. Augustus did all the following except take control over the army, made it legal to chain workers to prevent them from leaving. Augustus Caesar did all the following except take control over the army or make it illegal to chain workers to prevent them from leaving. I hope you did good on your test. This concludes this test. Thanks.